On November 17, 2023, Dave and I spent the weekend at Forsyth Park Inn, a bed and breakfast located in downtown Savannah. We wanted to stay here for a 6-year anniversary because of all the hauntings reported at this location. It has been said by guests and staff that Lottie resides at the Forsyth Park Inn and makes contact sparingly. Located at the inn is a binder which provides a paranormal investigation of the property. Let's go over the summary of that investigation together. On January 11th, 2017, our paranormal team, the Savannah Ghost Research Society, investigated the Forsyth Park Inn. We hosted a public overnight investigation with access to the entire inn for the whole night. During our investigation, we were able to capture multiple Class A EVPs as well as a strange video anomaly caught by Brandon and Christy Humphrey of Voodoo Blue Paranormal, captured on their SLS camera. Mr. Churchill built the home in 1893, and by 1930, Lottie C. Rainey, formerly known as Lottie Churchill, is listed at Westbrook Sanitarium in Virginia. This tells us that the poisoning had to have happened between 1893 and 1930. The issue is that Chatham County, Savannah's county, coroner inquests go from the years 1877 to 1965 and include every unnatural death, including murder, suicide, and more, for those years. There is no inquest for the name Mary or Anna Churchill or for anyone with the last name of Churchill. Unless the poisoning was a huge cover-up, there is no record of the poisoning happening. Lottie, however, was institutionalized for many years at various mental institutions. Westbrook Sanitarium in Virginia no longer exists, and there is no access to their patient records. They told me that they were not allowed to either confirm or deny that any patient was ever there, even from 1940 all the way to the present. So although we know that Lottie was institutionalized, we may never know the reason. Evidence of the hauntings in the Forsyth Park Inn are in the reports that follow. The room that we stayed in was number 2 on the first floor of the bed and breakfast, and it was beautiful. We had one queen bed with a bathroom all to ourselves. The thing I was looking forward to most about this staycation was spending time on the porch. I'm sure you know, when having toddlers, life is constantly chaotic, and all I wanted to do was sit on this porch, relax, and pretty much do nothing. So during their hors d'oeuvres hour, open coffee, plated breakfast, and whatever other opportunity I was able to get, we spent it on the veranda, and it was just magical looking out over onto Forsyth Park. Although we were kind of secretly hoping that something spooky would happen while we were there, or that we may be visited by Lottie herself, unfortunately, nothing really happened to us during our stay, other than a lot of much needed rest and relaxation. I did want to include the history of this bed and breakfast though, because if a lot of you aren't aware, Savannah actually has a ton of history. And unfortunately, a lot of that history is littered with death and blood. That was actually one of the reasons David and I were so drawn to moving to Savannah, was because of the lore hidden behind the city. I know it may sound a little dark and disturbing, but David and I love the history of Savannah, and nothing beats how beautiful the architecture is, along with the Spanish moss trees. And look at these marble stairs that lead out of the bed and breakfast. So let's actually get started with our staycation and what we did for this first night. I decided to stay in and take a bubble bath, and it was so nice.
School system doesn't matter. It's the person learning. They're going to learn.